It's time for Friday Fabulous Florida.
There is a gigantic alligator in my kitchen.
A look at the weirdest stories from our weirdest state.
Let's start with a Florida woman. I know, it's usually the guys. But let's start with a woman.
What?
She has found herself in police custody. Barged into a gas station while naked and drunk, everyone. That is the winning combination in Florida. She threatened, according to staffers, to kill them with a peeler or corer knife. Celia Barrett, there she is, 35. That's not her OnlyFans picture, but it is the only picture she is taking.
The orange jumpsuit gave it away.
Yeah, the orange. The orange actually flatters her, but yeah. Anyway, arrested, charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault, disorderly intoxication, criminal mischief, exposure of sexual organs, and trespassing. This happened at the racetrack. You know, it's called Racetrack. As you're aware, it's like a convenience store, gas station place.
As you're
over
aware.
there. It's insane. It's insane, as opposed to like a real racetrack.
Gotcha.
She was familiar to them because she had previously trespassed back in November. She came back.
That look.
Like I'm coming back for revenge. And she came back after taking 6 shots of liquor, is what she told the cops. She was naked at the time of the incident, walked into while waving a sharp-edged peeler corer and threatening staff with it. Didn't request money from the cashier, but was complaining about the fact that they had pressed charges before about her trespassing. And that's when she started to threaten the staff further.
Well, she has money. I mean, look at that makeup.
There's a lot going on there.
This is like central casting for a Florida woman.
It is true.
Yeah.
It seems very, very
shot,
on brand.
Early proclamations that we've got an early winner. Yeah, predict.
I have to say, the minute I saw the headline, "Drunk, Naked Florida Woman Wielding Peeler Knife," I felt that it might be the...
She counted how many shots and she remembered? That's impressive.
Might be the winner, yeah. That is impressive. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Well, let's continue with women in Florida. Florida mom is defending the ad she has on her car for her OnlyFans site, everyone. This after a complaint from parents at a Christian school. Yes. Hey, maybe it's a Christian OnlyFans site. Did any of you Christian parents go there and look? I didn't think so.
Do they have that? No.
Well, you have to go there to know.
I'm not going to do that search.
A Central Florida mom saying now she's been forced to drop her kids off across the street from their Christian school after concerns were raised about decals on her and her husband's vehicles advertising her side hustle.
This is a word from the Lord, and he's not happy.
That's right. Liberty Christian Preparatory School in Tavares said that Michelle Klein's decals advertising her OnlyFans account are, quote, inappropriate for children. I don't know. The decals aren't inappropriate. Maybe the site is. OnlyFans, of course, is a website that allows customers to pay for access to, quote, exclusive content that they won't find on other social media platforms.
How do these good Christians know what it is?
Well, I think the word, this is my point, John.
They should have thought it was just for sports fans.
Maybe it was OnlyFans. I mean, I understand that they know OnlyFans is,
Well, they shouldn't be Googling
likely filled with sexual content, but they don't know that hers is that unless they actually go there. In any case, they've taken this very strict action. She feels singled out. And
she's a moron.
Yeah.
I mean, you know the culture of your kid's school. And when you have your kid there, maybe you volunteer there, whatever, these people aren't going to love your OnlyFans thing. So you slap that on the back of your SUV and roll up to the pickup line. What do you think's going to happen?
Kim, are you slut shaming?
Maybe.
Kim is really tough today. She has come down on prosecutor Fonnie Willis.
Yeah.
And she has also come down on Michelle Klein. Now, there she is, Michelle Klein, if you're watching on YouTube, and that is her shot. And she is, she she has an attractive quality that people might find something they want to check out more on their OnlyFans site.
Some
so there it
trashy
is.
tattoos, but she's cute.
Yeah, exactly. Trashy hot. And there you have it. A Florida man demands a trial, saying that the combos that he's purchased, the combos are stuffed snacks. They don't have enough cheese. He feels as though the combo snacks, as advertised, don't actually pay off in cheese quantity. There they are. They're cheddar cheese snacks. And in Fort Myers, he has filed a federal lawsuit against the parent company of combo snacks, saying they are deceptively marketed because they don't contain enough real cheese.
Is it fake cheese? What is in there?
No, look right at the front. It says filling made with real cheese. Ken.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
240 calories.
according to the label included in court documents, the main ingredients of the snack: wheat flour, palm oil, dairy products, solids, carbohydrates, and cornstarch.
That's healthy.
He's saying less than 2% of that is the cheese blend, as it's called. And he wants to hold the company accountable. Alaskan bears are found more than 3,600 miles away from home in Florida.
Why are you yelling?
The Alaska Department of Fish and Game told the sheriff's office that there are only about 3,500 Kodiak bears in existence, and they're the subspecies of the more well-known brown and grizzly bears. How did they get to Okaloosa County, Florida? They're native to southern Alaska, and they were wandering on a rural Florida roadway. A local resident alerted authorities, and the pair appeared healthy, even tried to climb into a responding patrol car. You can see the pictures of them up. They are cute guys until they tear you to pieces.
Maybe they're early for spring break.
It's
cold up there.
It is. It's
Fabulous producer, John Daly.
The bears were taken to a secure facility. Information regarding this entire thing kept very under the table. We don't really know what's going on. They're investigating how they got there. And again, they're
probably
3,600 miles away from home.
Unless they're flight attendants for Alaskan.
They think that they were bears that were kept in a nearby enclosure by a local resident. Again, this is crazy. I recommend to you again the movie, which I have recommended a long time ago. It's called The Elephant in the Living Room. Okay, it refers to people who have all these exotic pets. Literally, one of them's an elephant. And people keep these things, for whatever crazy reason, and you begin to see like the bizarre psychological issues that people have who have these things. Anyway, 3,500 Kodiak bears in existence, and two of them are
psychological issues in Florida.
Florida man. Florida man allegedly chucks a chocolate egg at a Circle K employee.
Oh, no.
And that was only their opener, Kim. Then he jumps over the counter and attacks the employee. This is in Tarpon Springs, Florida, not far from where my grandparents used to live there on the Gulf Coast.
Ooh.
A Florida man finding himself behind bars now. He chucks this chocolate egg at the gas station attendant. Then he hops over the counter and attacks him. I mean, this is a clear case.
When did this happen?
This happened, it happened in Tarpon Springs. It happened, he's 27 years old. When did it happen, Albert? Kim wants to know.
Here's my problem is, why are there chocolate eggs? I mean, it's not Easter yet. We haven't even had Valentine's Day. Are these
I see.
Cadbury
That's
cream
your
eggs
issue.
from last year? Like, is it old eggs? What's going on?
So Kim's problem is that these eggs shouldn't have been in the inventory at all. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
January 30th was when the story was published.
Wow. Why do they
January
have
30th.
chocolate
That's
eggs
just
in the store?
a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Getting ready, Kim.
I guess.
Look, let me just say that
kind of their
for
own
me
fault then,
anyway,
isn't
and
it?
my family, it's always chocolate egg season. So I completely understand.
He does have a glamorous shot there. I think he goes to attractive prison.
I agree. He looks good. He's a cute 27-year-old dude. And once he shakes this chocolate egg throwing and
He's got some
battery
anger issues.
charge, he's going to be in good shape.
He looks like
cleaned
he was
himself
proud
up.
of what he did.
That
Like, sir,
jawline,
we
the
found you
cheekbones.
throwing. We found you throwing the chocolate eggs. He's like, yep, I did that.
Yeah, but if there was ever a chocolate egg tossing competition, he has video to get into it. The big ripoff of the Snoop Dogg bobblehead from a restaurant. It's a $1,250 Snoop Dogg bobblehead.
I want that.
They have busted this caper. The dog napper, D-O-double-G,
Yeah,
yo,
you know
yo,
me.
yo. It's a 3.5-foot Snoop Dogg bobblehead taken from a Florida restaurant. And they had an immediate investigation. You can see the ripoff here.
Oh.
The guy just walks out with it.
That's a brazen theft.
It
Just
is.
grabbed it and ran. Not
Yeah.
even ran, briskly walked right out.
No, he just
It's true. All dang brazen. According to the Lee County Sheriff's Office, the thief, 50-year-old Rocco John Benedetto, is now in custody.
Joe Box and Little Anthony.
It does have a Joe Box Little Anthony feel. I'll give you that.
I have to compliment them on how clear their security cameras are.
Yes, those are high res. I give you credit for that. Surveillance footage
excuse
showing the
there?
moment Benedetto took the $1,250 bobblehead.
I wanted it, so I took it.
Yeah, really wild. He must have spotted it, and now the Snoop D-O-double-G is back with
Although
the
you can tell
restaurant.
he's an amateur because he has his hat on backwards. He should have had it on the other way and lowered.
Oh, that's such a good point. You're right.
They did have that pricey bobblehead very close to the exit.
Look at that Benedetto. That's the perp walk. Wow, he's sort of unapologetic.
Yeah, it should have been chained down.
Yeah. Wow. I mean,
Mo Black's brother, Fat Andy.
It could have been Fat Andy. I don't know. He seems Fat Andy adjacent. Florida woman tries to kill her husband over a postcard from a woman that he dated 60 years ago. I mean,
What?
I mean, it's a
I was going to
really.
say postcard. Really?
Let's let it go, okay, ladies? Yeah. A North Miami Beach woman is accused of trying to kill her husband after he received a postcard from an ex-girlfriend from 60 years ago. The domestic dispute erupted and turned physical. Bertha Yalter, 71, and her husband involved in this dispute after a woman he dated 6 decades ago sent him a postcard. Now, Yalter and her husband have been married for 52 years.
Wow.
Seems like the insecurity can, at this point, sort of be put in the back seat.
But it was a fresh postcard, right?
Yeah.
What does she
Yalter
want,
tried to
this lady?
smother her husband with a pillow
Oh.
and bit him. Yalter's husband, extremely fragile, had serious bruises, open cuts on both his arms and stomach area. He also had open bite marks. He was bleeding.
God.
Yeah, the incident was captured on a cell phone, which was given to the Northern Miami Beach Police Department. Yeah, Bertha, chill, girl. Exactly. Julie's right. This is crazy.
Maybe Bertha was like, I knew it. I knew it. All
She's
those business
facing
trips.
charges of attempted second-degree murder. Also, aggravated battery on a person 65 years or older. But I mean, she tried to smother the guy with a pillow. That's pretty, there's no coming back from that. So let's finish Florida with a gambling story.
No, there you
Please.
A Florida man gets a sentence for stealing a bunch of tuition
Uh-oh.
that was earmarked for a sports camp. And he used the money to pay for gambling, everybody. Yeah, gambling is a thing. Also, some plastic surgery he got.
go. It's Florida.
Mehdi Belhassan, who's 53, of Tampa, Florida, sentenced to prison for stealing the tuition from hundreds of families planning to send their kids to sports camps. Belhassan falsely claimed that he would operate MB sports camps at a Boston area college starting in the fall. Found guilty on 2 counts of wire fraud. He also got a sentence of 2 years of supervised release. He took the money, and he, of course, by the way, he had no permitting for operating a camp or anything, so it's all just marketing. He collected funds, promoted, and then he used those funds from 300 families that he got to donate to, again, gamble and spent the money on flights to Vegas and also entertainment, hotels, and from what I've seen, plastic surgery is a gamble, said somebody. That's right. And a bit of plastic surgery. So you never know when you need a little tuck here or a little lift there. So that is our group. There is assault. There is a pillow smothering.
Nudity, even.
Nudity. There's a lot there. I will remind you, we don't like to pick a favorite, but we do have to pick a favorite, required by the bylaws of the show to do it. And so you, as a listener viewer, please weigh in. If you're watching in replay, which most people do watch in delay, please indicate your favorite. We always do keep track. For example, if you like the drunk, naked Florida woman, we see that you liked it. In replay, we see your comment. We go, maybe we should have more drunk, naked Florida women stories. People seem to like those. Anyway, drunk, naked Florida woman wielding a peeler knife barges into that gas station, threatens to kill the staff.
Yeah.
The Florida mom defending her OnlyFans ad on her car after she got complaints from the Christian school at which she was dropping off her kids. The Florida man demanding a trial, saying that combo snacks don't have enough cheese, even though they call them cheesy. Alaskan bears found more than 3,600 miles from home in Florida. A Florida man chucking a chocolate egg at a Circle K employee, then he hops over the counter to attack him. The Florida man who was caught stealing that $1,250 Snoop Dogg bobblehead from a restaurant. The Florida woman who tried to smother her husband with a pillow because he got a postcard from a woman that he dated 60 years ago. And the Florida man finally getting his sentence for stealing sports camp tuitions to pay for sports-related gambling and sports-related plastic surgery. I wonder what leads in the chat, Albert.
I think the obvious pick. I think we could all we're all leaning towards the nude peeler knife threat.
Yes, drunk naked woman. Yeah, that always right. You could do a movie called Drunk Naked Florida Woman. It would probably do okay at the box office this weekend. It never.
John's looking for security video of the drunk naked girl.
Yeah,
Do we have
I'm sure
any of that?
he is.
No,
I'm sure he is. We gave you her booking photo, which is all we have for you. Well, we must pick a favorite, and so we will. We'll start with fabulous producer John Daly.
Fabulous producer John Daly.
I do like the Alaska Bears, not the part of them being taken, but the fact that they're in Florida, and I like to think on vacation. But we have to go with the naked woman, and I think maybe she is trying out for a part.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe she's trying to join SAG.
You never know. I mean, she could pivot. She could pivot. Yeah.
I like this poo-poo platter, though, this week.
It is quite, it's very, the Friday Fabulous Florida is curated by Albert, and he's done a fine job. In fact, Albert, let's ask you, what's your favorite this
Albert,
week?
thank you.
There's multiple layers to what I like. I like the OnlyFans mom because multiple reasons. Obviously, Christian school, guerrilla marketing on the car, like that's very old school and very random. Probably the psychological bullying that might be happening towards the poor child, and then also the producer or intern who had to research the B-roll for the OnlyFans had to go on the OnlyFans to get that footage.
Yes, I didn't even think of that.
Albert goes for the MILF.
Right.
Yeah,
No, but he's right, though. That when local news reported it, they had to have, like, video that was acceptable from her OnlyFans site, so somebody actually had to go on it. That's
they probably already had it, standing by.
Very good. All right, that's the drunk and naked Florida woman, what with a multi-layered aspect to it that maybe others missed. Kim, what's your favorite, please?
Kim,
I was going to go drunk naked woman, but now I feel like I need to shake it up a little bit.
Oh.
And I need to pick the Snoop Dogg bobblehead.
Oh, yeah, the guy who walked out with the Snoop Dogg bobblehead.
He was a smooth criminal.
$1,250 Snoop Dogg bobblehead. Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of defended him, Kim. You said you said that the Snoop Dogg thing was a little close to the door.
It was close to the door.
That's true.
But the Fannie Willis thing was not okay. And
Kim's having a moment today. Yeah, I don't know. It's their fault.
Judgy as I am. I don't know.
She's a victim shamer. And there are no right answers, but the right answer is drunk, naked Florida woman wielding. That is, thank you, very much. That's Friday Fabulous Florida for today.
This has been Friday Fabulous Florida.
There is a gigantic alligator in my kitchen.
Y'all come back now here.
Hi, it's Mark, and I thought that was great. Hit the notification bell. You'll know whenever there's a new video being dropped, and please subscribe to our channel to help us save the universe.